Hey, what's going on? Not much. We want to play some music? No music right now. This is one of those serious episodes. Okay. Well, anytime you're ready. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, hopefully legal, and have all your documents because ICE is not playing anymore. Welcome to Oh, what the fuck? Episode number 46. We're back. Yes, we're back. I had a little tough time trying to get back, but I'm doing okay now. And welcoming my partner in crime, Uncle Cletus. Hey, how you doing, everybody? Yes. Elroy is not here today because he's spending time with his family because things are hitting him hard also. Really? Yep. He's having money problems, dealing with a lot of things. A lot of his girls got captured by ICE. Damn, that's a damn shame. Well, yeah, he had a lot of immigrants in his ranks. I told him, man, make sure they're legal. Yeah, and that's a damn shame. And damn, they probably going to El Salvador. Yep, yes they are. It's hard being a pimp. Yeah, it's hard out there being a pimp. Yeah, don't be saying that song. Well, for all those who've known me, listen to my podcast episodes, I try warning people over and over and over again. Since 2015, I've tried to warn people about what Donald Trump is, how he is, his mannerism, his reputation, and all the lies he has spread from the time he came down that escalator proclaiming he wants to run for president. You know what? What? Since 2015 to now, right now, he has said over 500,000 lies and false statements. God damn! He is an habitual liar. And people, they don't do their research because the election was fixed. Yeah, it was. It was fixed. And I tweeted out to Kamala Harris, I said, do not certify that election. Do not certify it. But, she wanted to do the right thing, and now we have an orange dictator who really doesn't care about the people. He has no empathy and no sympathy. People dying in tornadoes. The 4 soldiers who died in Lithuania. He didn't even try to come to their funeral. He's out golfing in a tournament hosted by the Saudi Arabians. The 18 or so people dying through massive storms and floods. He does not care. He does not care. And I've tried to warn people over and over again that election was fixed. And you know how it was fixed? It had something to do with Russia, something to do with Elon Musk. Because let me tell you something. There was over about 66 bomb threats in all the swing states in this country. Now, of course, with a bomb threat, you have to clear the building out. Fire department and special units will come out, investigate, make sure the building is safe and secure. Then you allow the people to come back in. Now, 66 of them in swing states where nothing but Democrats are located. Come on now. Think about it. Think about it. And then Elon Musk has something to do with his satellites. They were spying on something. We don't know exactly what, because they were destroyed after the election. They were destroyed after the election. So the election was fixed. And also there were millions of people who just didn't vote. Why are they risking our country not to vote? If you're registered, get your ass out there and vote. If you're in a wheelchair, get somebody to push you in a wheelchair. Whatever the case may be, get your ass out there and vote. Now, people are crying, the stock market is crashing. Prices are still high. Eggs are still high. Groceries are still high. Inflation is still high. You're gonna mess with my Social Security. The veterans are being messed with. Medicaid, no. The Board of Education, Project 2025 is in effect. Something he's claimed he never knew anything about, which was a lie. He lied about everything. He lied about what he's going to do on day one. He lied to the people right in their faces, because that is what a habitual liar does. They can lie in your face with a straight face, because that is the nature of the beast. Yeah, I mean, I had to check my 401k from my old job. How is it? Man, it's not doing good. Not doing good at all. I was about to cash it out. You know what? That might not be a bad idea. Yeah, I might just cash it out. Pay the penalty and just cash it out. Because it's not going to do anything just sitting there with Trump in office. It's going to eventually go away, so I got to cash it out. Just pay the penalty, and that's that. Probably invest something in myself. Yeah. I mean, I knew he was going to mess things up. I didn't know how fast he was going to do it. It's been just under 3 months since January 20th. And he has fucked this country up. Fucked up our situation with our allies. Trying to pick a fight with Canada. Canada of all people. The nicest country in the world. I love Canada. Yeah, I love Canada also. I mean, I've been to Quebec and a couple other places. I've never been to Quebec. I've been to Montreal, but I've never been to Quebec. Yeah, I love Canada, man. It's beautiful up there. Nice, fresh air, and beaver tails. Beaver tails? That's a pastry. Okay. Yeah, I love Canada, man. The people are so friendly. Then they greet me. It's like, man, that's just a warm feeling inside when you get greeted by some nice folk. How you doing? How you doing? Yeah, I'm terrific. Oh, welcome. You're from America? Yeah, I'm from America. Oh, congratulations and welcome. Just feel free. Oh, thank you very much. I love Canada. I love Canada. Yes, but the thing is, he's trying to annex it and make it a 51st state. It's a country. It's not a state. They got cities bigger than certain states. But Canada is fighting back. They ain't taking that shit. Trump put tariffs on Canada at first. Canada's like, nah, we'll put some reactive tariffs on you. So now what? Now Mexico and the rest of the world. He is trying to pick a fight with the rest of the world. I'm like, why? Why? People that we looked out for in NATO and stuff like that, he gave the middle finger to Ukraine, but others were going to help Ukraine, like France and UK. They're going to help, but he's just trying to be another Vladimir Putin or another Kim Jong-un, a dictator. And he doesn't care. He doesn't care. He even said he don't have no time for that, with the stock market and everything like that, because Joe Biden handed him the perfect economy, a Goldilocks economy. Everything was beautiful under Joe Biden. The economy was doing great. Our GDP was excellent. It was the envy of the people around the world. Stock markets was hitting records after record after record after record. Back to back to back. Unemployment, all-time low. Employment, high as hell. 16 million jobs created. Now, inflation was high because of Trump. The first term he had, he tried to give tax cut to the billionaires. That was a bad idea. And those businesses kept their prices high because there was going to be no trickle-down effect. They didn't care about no employees. They just cared about money in their pockets. And in 2025, that was going to be the end of that tax cut period. And now Trump wants to reissue it by trying to give them a $4 trillion tax cut incentive. Damn, 4 trillion. With a T, trillion. Now, how they gonna get that money? They gotta make cuts, severe cuts. They want to take like over 800 billion out of Medicaid. They wanted to cut Social Security, but there's a lot of fighting going on about that one. You can't just cut Social Security. And he put the most greediest individual in the planet in charge of Doggy. Yeah. Elon, or as I call him, Eleanor Musk. And you got a bunch of band of idiots, young idiots, call them the ball boys or some shit, hacking into our infrastructure, getting our personal data and information. The South African cocksucker needs to be deported back to where he's from. He has Canadian citizenship, in which Canada is about to revoke They don't like Elon Musk. Yeah, man. I mean, you got all this damn money, and and he's soon going to have less. Yeah, because Tesla, everybody's boycotting Tesla. It's not even safe to drive a Tesla car. Not even safe. And China is building a much better electric car anyhow. Yeah, I know. Nobody wants to buy a Tesla anymore. Nobody I know wants to buy a Tesla. I mean, you got people blowing up the dealerships, putting swastikas on their cars. Nobody wants to buy a Tesla no more. Yes, because it's nothing but a neo-Nazi boxcar. I told you before, hate is a powerful word. If you hate someone, that's a very powerful thing to say. But I've hated Donald Trump for years. I despise the man. If that fucker was on fire, I wouldn't even piss on him. Yes, I hate the man. I cannot stand him. I can't stand to hear his voice. And I'm blind, so good thing I can't see anymore because I couldn't even stand the way he looks. He's an arrogant, racist, sexist, fucking pig. He's a sore winner and a sore loser. And he has no empathy or sympathy for those less fortunate. All he cares about is himself and the money he can make. He don't even care about his wife. He never cared about his wives. I bet he don't even care about his children. They're all pawns to him. As long as he get what he wants, when he gets it, everything else is second or third. It's all about him. And that's the same way with Musk. He's a spoiled little bitch. Never created anything, never designed anything. All he likes to do is get into the boards, be on the panels, make decisions, make an offer to buy the company, and boom, voila, he's an owner. But if you don't know the product, how can you make any, innovations? You let other people do your work for you. Just like PayPal, just like Tesla, just like SpaceX, just like Twitter. He wants to get in what is high so he can just ride that momentum and just proclaim himself the owner. It takes some work. He could have took that $44 billion and formed a new social media. But he don't want to do the work. That's the thing. You got to do the work. Because I told him before, Twitter was only worth like $15 billion at the most. At the most. He offering up $44 billion. Yeah, that's like an offer they could not refuse. But you know what? Yeah, what? They took that 44 and now they made a new social media app. Oh yeah. I think you're on it, right? Yes, I am. It's called Blue Sky. And I'm on there heavily. I kind of don't even be on Twitter no more. I'll still call it Twitter. It's always been Twitter. It'll remain Twitter. Because I used to do my music sharing parties on Twitter. And I had good traffic on there. But now I do it on Blue Sky now. Oh, okay. Yeah, man, I think I'm at to join. Yeah, come on and join. But that's the thing. He always wants attention. He wants to be noticed by younger people. Because he played those games, on either PS, whatever, Xbox. In this one particular game, he likes so much, but he can't play for shit. He got in contact with one of the guys who has like a level. He's like levels up on everybody, and he offered him like $18,000 to buy his account. So the guy said, "Shit, okay." Sold his account for $18,000, and now he's like, "Oh, I'm the highest ranking soldier on here," or whatever the game is. I was like, "What the fuck? Why don't you do the work to get high?" But he want to do the work. He don't want to do the work. And that's the thing. You cannot trust a person who's not ready to do work for something they want. You want to gain high levels in a game? Do the work. You want to gain prestige and notability? Do the work. Design something. Work with your scientist, whatever the case may be. Because Teslas, they stopped working. Engines would catch fire. SpaceX, the rockets are blowing up. It might be an inside job, but I'm not saying that. I'm just stating it may be an inside job. Because Elon has a lot of enemies. So, what's he going to do? Yeah, you gotta watch his back. Yeah, he really do gotta watch his back. But he's a funny looking man. He stutters when he's speaking to the public. He stutters when he's speaking in the interviews and stuff like that. Because he's lying constantly. He's an habitual liar. Yeah. Trump's an habitual liar and Elon Musk is an habitual liar. You cannot trust anything the man says. Elon Musk said, we're going to Mars. We're going to try to go to Mars in 2012. What happened? That's a shame. It's a shame. And now, Trump is going like a demon. Sign those executive orders. Stock market's crashing. We, at this period of time, lost $10 trillion. Damn! Yes, 10 trillion with a T in the stock market. Now, we're not going to go through a recession when things keep going on like this. We're going to go to a straight-on Great Depression. You think so? I've been right so far. People just don't want to believe when I tell you something. And I'm not saying to brag. I'm just trying to warn you. This is going to happen. This country is going through a Great Depression soon. Soon. If you listen to my vlog talk, I think right before this episode, I said the Great Depression, and in parentheses I said coming soon. It's coming. Because he doesn't care about anything. Unemployment is going to go up. Inflation is going to go up. Price of groceries is never coming down. Because businesses are going to get their tax cuts. Or they think they're going to get their tax cuts. As long as we had Democrats fighting this, and maybe a handful of Republicans who still had somewhat of a backbone, they're going to have to fight this. They're going to have to fight this. Yeah, man, damn. This is heartbreaking. I know. But I've warned people. It's like I had a sixth sense about this. As soon as he won the presidency back in 2016, he swore office, I said all hell is about to break loose. Now, he didn't do too much in the first term, because even himself, he didn't believe he won. But he was still riding on Obama's economy. But a lot of things he started to do and started to judge, and the COVID-19 happened. And that's when he downplayed the virus. And the whole world was suffering through this pandemic. The whole world. Even Antarctica. The whole world. So how did a virus spread so quickly? We first thought it was airborne. But it's through people. I constantly wore my mask. I still wear a mask. Some people coughing everywhere. It's just, and now he got this billionaire cabinet with people unqualified to do the jobs they are requested to do. They cannot do these jobs because they're stupid and they're kiss asses. They're kissing Trump's ass like it was made of gold and chocolate. No, that's not chocolate. Yeah, no, it's not. Yeah. When we had this woman, beautiful black and Indian woman, who had plans because she wanted to help people. She was for people. She had so much empathy and sympathy for people. Giving incentives for people buying new houses. Incentives for people, starting new careers. She wanted to build America. Bring us into the future. But everybody questioned them. They want a woman? A black woman? Why? But no, you want the orange retard who is a habitual liar. That's the thing people stop and don't think about. The man lies. Anything and everything that comes out his mouth is a lie. Everything that comes out his mouth is a lie. His golf tournaments are lies. Because he presets it that he got to win those golf tournaments. I don't care if it's hosted by the Saudi Arabians. It's all a lie. He wants to build himself as a winner instead of the loser that he's always been. A man that bankrupted so many companies until Russia bailed him out. That's why he's in bed with Russia. Because he owes them so much money. And he admires Vladimir Putin. He'll never talk tough against Putin. That's his daddy. That is his daddy. And I always said he is in bed with the Russians. On his first term, when his security agents were telling him that Russia was interfering with the election, he believed Vladimir Putin than his own people. Right there, I was like, yeah, he's in bed with the Russians. Doesn't make sense. Come on now. You threw away so much we went through with the Cold War, dealing with the Soviet Union. And now you're sleeping with the enemy. Probably got tons of piss tapes on file against you. They made several copies. They're out there. Because he talking about, oh, I'm a germaphobe. I don't mess with urine. You walk around with shit in your pants? You made love to a porn star with no condom. So what kind of germaphobe are you really? People claim he got shiftless. I believe he got shiftless. Because just like Al Capone, a person he admires, is starting to affect his brain. Giving him an early form of dementia. I think he already got dementia. Oh yeah, remember I was telling you about back in the day when he used to go to Studio 54? Yeah. Remember, he used to say, I never partake on drugs or alcohol. You party at Studio 54 with your first wife. What back then was your girlfriend. You knew what was going on in Studio 54. You knew about the drugs, the sex, all that stuff. That's why he sniffs so much. Because he's still doing cocaine. Hey, you think so? Yeah. Him and his son, they do cocaine. Junior is a cocaine user. Hey, damn, you think so? Yes, he is a cocaine user. Like father, like son. I don't know what Eric doing. He's a little idiot anyhow. And it's like, anybody who used to go against Trump and he'll start insulting them, talking about their families and all this stuff. Then later on, they start kissing his ass. Want to be on his cabinet. I'm like, why? Used to be against Trump's hardcore, but now they're all scared of Trump followers. Those Trump followers are sycophants. They'll do anything their Lord and Master wants. Come on now. People wake up. Republicans hate the term woke. You need to wake the fuck up and smell the coffee. Wake up from this nightmare. Wake up, America. The rest of the world is against Trump. Americans starting to get against Trump. We need to be against Trump always. I've warned you since 2015, and with 10 years dealing with this bullshit. We need to stop it. We need to get some houses switched in the Congress, and we need to stop this. We have a chance to gain some seats and be in control of Congress. We got to take that chance. Get that man impeached. And then put his ass in jail, because he should have been sentenced back in July of 2024. He should have been sentenced back then. But the judge had a little, I don't want to be interfering with the election. The election has been fixed. you should have did your job and sentenced him to jail time. Now we have a convicted felon running this country into the ground. Come on now. He has so many breaks and chances. I think he has like a pentagram and goats that he slaughter and pray to Satan. I can't believe how many chances this guy gets. We had a chance to impeach him before. 2-time impeached, but then go through the process. He acts like he's a Teflon Don. And that's the one thing. He always acts like he's a mafia boss. He's no boss. He's a little bitch. I wish things were much better. I wish Kamala Harris was president. The world would be in a much better situation, in a much better place. America be record highs in the stock market still. Because she was going to go in a continuation of Biden, but she had her own ideas also. But they were scared. They were scared to let a woman of color, be in charge of the country. But you allow a man child with an IQ of 73 and lower be in charge because he's stuck on having revenge on his adversaries. Come on now. Yeah, man, I mean, that's all it is, was a revenge tour. He just want to get it. Hold on. I'm good.
Is that you, Mr. Jefferson?
Yeah, I'm good. No, I'm good. I'm recording.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. Didn't you put the sign on? Oh. No, I didn't put the sign on. Hold on. Yeah, it's on now. Yeah. Yeah, I should have locked the damn door. Yeah. Oh, sorry about that, people. Just usual. Could have waited till late night, but I want to get this out the way and get this, because it was on my mind. We have to take control. Yeah. Like I was saying, it's like he's a man-child. He has no scruples, no morals. He has no empathy, no sympathy. People are suffering, and he doesn't care. He even said it himself. He don't care. He just don't give a F. He don't give a fuck. And that's not correct. That's not right. You're supposed to be a leader of a free nation. You turn it into a fascist communistic state. You're giving it to the hands of Vladimir Putin. But eventually, karma is a bitch. Oh, yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes. And sooner or later, hopefully sooner, karma's going to come and bite him in the ass. Bite him in the ass. And it's going to stink, but he's going to get bit right in the ass. Yeah, I mean, damn, a grown man still wearing diapers and trying to represent the country. He should be bedridden. Huh. Yeah, well. And then we had so many people protesting this past Saturday. Yeah. Yeah, everybody was out there. Now they said they say the numbers was like this. Like I was listening to Minus Network. They said the numbers is like 5 million protesters. On a level of over like 6,000 protests around the country. Yeah. Everybody pissed off. Everybody pissed off. They don't care. They just tired of all this. You made a promise on day one. Groceries is going to go down. Inflation is going to go down. You're going to stop the wars on day one. And all his promises were flushed down the toilet. Flushed down the gold-plated toilet he got. Gold-plated. Yeah, because there ain't no real gold. But I'm glad to be back and bringing back the episodes. We'll try to come every Sunday. That's it. Sunday is a day I fast. So I'm hungry, but I drink some water. But that's my fasting day. Yeah. How's that going? I'm doing pretty good. I'm staying at like one particular weight. I'm losing more weight. So now I'm below 200. Oh, that's good. That's good. So I'm just exercising a little bit also. But for my limitations, I can just do certain things. I just got to make myself limber and doing certain exercises. But everything's going good. I mean, yeah, you have a much better attitude. Look, for all those who know me or don't know me, I am 100% blind. I am disabled. I have amputees. And I'm in a wheelchair. Now, I could be depressed and all that. But I'm using my voice to make myself heard. And when dealing with this orange fucking retard in the office of the White House, I'm going to make myself be heard. I'm going to make myself be heard. So, never feel sorry for me. I try not to complain. I try to be on the up and up and just do things to keep myself busy. And being on YouTube and Spotify, I always keep myself busy. Because I am very liberal. I'm very political. Now I have some conservative values in me, but not as much as liberal. I enjoy my freedom of speech. I enjoy my constitutional rights. And people need to realize that Trump is trying to destroy our Constitution, even though he swore an oath, but he didn't put his hand on the Bible to uphold the laws of the Constitution of the United States. But he's an habitual liar. And the biggest lie is to lie and a vow to God. So Trump is going to hell. And if you want to follow him, if you want to keep supporting him, thinking he's doing a good job, well, Satan, when he got cast to hell, took 1/3 of heaven with him. So, go on to join him. The water is hot. Have fun. Burn in hell. That's it for this episode. Episode 46 of what the fuck? We're back. Hopefully every Sunday. So look out for the episodes. Please subscribe to this channel. Like the video. Share it. Send me a comment. It works good on the algorithm. And let's start a conversation. I know a lot of people are pissed off, and I'd like to hear from you. On social media, I kind of stopped doing a lot of certain things. I stopped being on Facebook. Well, not really, no one had my Facebook. I'm on Instagram, but not really. Threads. I'm still on Twitter, but not frequently. Right now, I'm basically on Blue Sky. I'm heavy on Blue Sky. This is a place of freedom of speech. Flourish. And you also see me on Spotify with 2 podcasts. And that's about it. I'm trying not to be on too much social media. And of course, my YouTube channels. I have several YouTube channels. Just look up DJ Forever Play on a channel search. And all of my channels, boom, will pop up. Please subscribe to all of them. Listen to my content. Take it for whatever it's worth. Enjoy yourself and have a great day. Yeah. And also, come on down to 1969 Sesame Street. In that backyard, you'll see Uncle Cletus Rib Shack. Beef and pork ribs. So succulent and tender, the meat will fall right off the bone, baby. And sauce is so good, make you want to slap your mama and say, bitch, you ain't tell me this shit was going to be this good. We got everything, even beautiful sides. Oh yeah, tell them about your sides. We got corn on the cob. We got succotash, collard greens, mustard greens. Yeah, collard greens. Yeah, even desserts. Oh, what about desserts? Sweet potato pie, pumpkin pie, bean pie. Yeah, bread pudding. Oh, I love bread pudding. Yeah, that's the one I make myself. Oh, yeah, I gotta try yours. Yeah, bread pudding, good. Peach cobbler, blueberry cobbler. So come on now, we got big old tables, big old chairs. So come on, bring your big old ass, and I'll give you a big old napkin, so you can feast and have a big old meal and say, oh, I'm satisfied. Oh, very good, very good. Yeah. Open 8 to 8. And Sundays we're closed until about noon. Yeah, you gotta give us a break. Gotta replenish, and do all the things to make our restaurant great. That's good. Thank you, Cletus. So everybody take care. Have a great day and try to survive this blue, orange mushroom cloud trying to destroy our country. Take care and have a great day. Bye now.